With that response is Oklahoma Representative Tom Cole, and he joins us now from Moore, Oklahoma. Good afternoon, sir.
Martin, good afternoon to you.
We learned earlier today that you yourself and your own home had been directly affected by this tornado. I have to ask, have they managed to get the power running at your home?
They have. So, I mean, our impact has been minor. We lost power and water for a couple of days and phone service. But, look, when you're surrounded by people that have lost members of their families or their homes, everything they've worked for, their businesses, our inconvenience has been very, very minor. We've been very, very lucky compared to a lot of our friends and neighbors.
Well, it's good to hear. Now, you obviously serve this community, and you're very proud of that community. But the issue of how to pay for the debate on Capitol Hill. Your senator from Oklahoma, Tom Coburn, has said that he would like to pay for it by cutting other items in the budget. I'd like to play you Senator Mary Landrieu of Louisiana, who responded to that. Just take a listen, sir.
After a disaster, our citizens don't need or want a debate on funding. And I want to say this to Senator Coburn, my good friend. He's not on the floor. I do respect his consistency on this issue. Even when this tornado hit his state, he's still calling for offsets. He has been consistent, but, Madam President, in my view, he's been consistently wrong.
Now, again, sir, I ask you this question respectfully, given the tragedy that is all around yourself, where you stand at this very moment. But where do you fall on this particular issue?
Well, first of all, it's a little premature to even raise the issue. The damage is horrific, but you have to remember this is a disaster site about 17 miles long, mile and a third wide, and that's $2 billion worth of damage, but it's not covering multi-states. So there may well be enough money already appropriated for disaster release to take care of all of our needs here without additional funds that, again, haven't been expended or haven't already been dedicated to this purpose. Having said that, you know, I voted for Hurricane Sandy relief, was proud to do so. I think, you know, now and then extraordinary disasters like Sandy or Katrina or the Oklahoma City bombing happen. The most important thing is to get help immediately to the people affected. That's what we do as Americans. And so, you know, that's the way I approach it. But in this case, I think probably we have a lot of people arguing prematurely over something, an issue we may not have to deal with. But at the end of the day, I put the people first, and I worry about the mechanism, if you will, secondly.
Yeah. And are you satisfied, sir, with the President and his response and the response of FEMA Director Craig Fugate?
Extremely pleased. I talked to the President 2 days ago, and you know, he ticked through the things that were available, and certainly told me at the time, I know you're going to be on ground at your home. If there's any problem, please call me directly. We've had Director Fugate here this afternoon, and earlier today I toured part of the area with Secretary Napolitano. We've gotten tremendous help from FEMA. There's over 400 people on the ground. We're pretty good at this. This is our fourth tornado, so we have excellent local and state leadership. Our Governor, Mary Fallon, done well. So you really see local officials and volunteers and state and federal officials working together seamlessly and, you know, in a very, very professional manner. So I'm very satisfied with the administration response and very grateful to it.
Congressman Tom Cole, thank you, sir, so much.
Martin, thank you.
Thank you, sir. Next, we'll